Hey everyone, it's me Doomlink and welcome back to Random Hunts in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. This is my first offline recording. The reason why is because for whatever reason, and I'll show you this, it's not letting me connect to the online, and I don't really know why. My internet's fine, it's not me, it's the game. I relaunched the game from the Wii menu as well, or the Wii U menu more specifically. If you think this is being played on the original Wii, you're an idiot, so yeah, I didn't add the U there, assuming that you knew what I was talking about. But anyway, for whatever reason, it's not letting me actually connect to the online at the moment. I'm sure the online service is still around. If it were not around, then it would probably say something like, this service has ended. I think something like that was said for Try, but anyway, I'd probably shoot myself in the head if the servers disappeared, but yeah, I think there might be something weird going on with the servers indeed at the moment, so I don't know what that is, but it's not me, put it that way. It could have something to do with the fact that I'm in Australia, and you know, sometimes when it comes to servers and Australia, we have weird stuff going on. I'm kind of tossing up between three monsters, either Agnaktor, Brachydios, or Uragaan. How about we do this? I'm gonna like close my eyes. I don't really know where I'm going here, but the closest one that I select, the closest one to where I stop is what I'm gonna select. I'm gonna open my eyes. Where am I at? Seriously? Wow. I wasn't actually expecting to be on target for something, to be fair. I closed my eyes and just did random shit with my D-pad. I actually went up and down, side to side. I tried not to return to one of these, just thinking that I'd have to go to the closest one, but I actually ended up on Uragaan, so I guess we're doing Uragaan. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to preserve the term random hunts at this point, but anyway. The reason why, okay, I'll tell you about this set while I'm in the quest maybe, because this is a set that I wanted to try out online, because I saw that I did have such a set and I totally forgot that I'd made it. It's basically a Pierce bow set, and I did actually give myself some energy drinks, which is kind of good. Can you not steal my Farcaster, you asshole cat? I'm trying to kick you so that you get flinched. Okay, so I haven't used a bow for a very long time, so I don't really know what to expect. Why is my max potion and Farcaster getting stolen? Like, what is this shit, man? Can you not steal my Farcaster? What a fucking asshole cat. Stop it, stop it. Kick! You can't kick when you have the weapon out. Okay, you know what? You can have my max potion and you can also have my Farcaster. You stupid cats. Oh my god, I'm so livid. Now, I'm going to tell you about this set that I have here. The Uragaan is in there, so maybe I'll tell you about it now. These are the skills. It's Challenger +2, Pierce Up, and Focus. Now, this Midnight Farflight is a weapon that has no power coatings, unfortunately, but it does have Pierce level 4 on the level 3 charge, and while the highest level is Pierce level 5, or just level 5 in general is the highest shot level when it comes to arrows, this does have pretty high base damage, as you can see, 288, as opposed to, for instance, the fully upgraded Elytrion bow that has level 5 on the, I guess, level 3, stage 3, level 5 pierce. The Elytrion bow does have that, but it's like 265 attack, whereas this one has 288 plus 40 affinity. So I'm just gonna say that this is pretty much the better option, except the lack of power coatings does concern me slightly, but anyway, seems the Uragaan isn't here because I've been wanking around a bit too much, but anyway. Like I said, I was planning to try this out online on a G-rank quest, but I don't really have the ability to do that. And as you may or may not have been able to see, I haven't actually completed all of the offline quests. I haven't really put that much time into offline, to be fair. The only time that I have actually done the offline quests has been when I have been considerably bored, when I haven't had internet for whatever reason, and I can't remember those circumstances really, so I don't know what that was like, but anyway. I should probably get some kind of appropriate distance. It's probably no different in terms of the distances that you want to have with the bow, compared with the, well, that was good accuracy, me. Anyway, I don't really know what to expect here, simply because I haven't actually used the bow for a while. I don't know about that distance. That looks like it's a bit too far away, so I'm not feeling too great about it. I'm also not feeling too great about the lack of power coatings, but anyway, I'm not going to do close range coating because it's not really what I want to be doing with Pierce. Close range with Pierce is not really what you want, so anyway. I don't know how well this is going to work. It might work horrendously, it might work sort of well. I guess it's a good thing that I'm trying this out with a high rank monster first, but anyway. It would take a lot longer to get to the stage 3 charge if I didn't have focus, by the way. That's why I do have focus on this set, because I do need to get to the 3rd level charge, or the 3rd stage charge. It feels weird to say level twice, because, you know, I'm saying, instead of stage I'm saying level, and then there's also the level of the shot itself, so, yeah. I don't really know if this is good, what I'm doing right here. I very rarely use the bow. I don't know why. I guess I just don't have any really great sets for it. The best bow set that I have in terms of performance would obviously be for the Kelby deer shot, but I don't really use that either, so... I mean, using the deer shot isn't really using the bow. I wouldn't refer to it as that. It's more like being an asshole. That's about all I can say regarding that. I don't really think this is a great direction to go. There you go. We want to go straight on so that it travels through the monster a bit more. Can you not do that? See, I hate the shockwave of the Uragaan's chin here. It's a lot more powerful in this game compared with Try. I can't remember how it was in Portable Third. Honestly, so much of Portable Third has left my mind. I'm mostly mentally invested in this game and Try in terms of the monsters and how they changed. Because, I don't know, I guess I put more time into these two games. I put about 500 hours into Portable Third, whereas I put 900 hours in this game, and in excess of 2,000 hours on Try, so yeah, Portable Third is not really in my memory banks at this point, if that makes any sense. But anyway, once again, I don't know how I'm going for damage here. It could be great, it could be awful, considering I don't have any coatings of any sort, but I'm thinking with the... that's probably going to hit me with a shockwave, yeah, I thought so. The chin, I can't remember what the shockwave was like in Try with the chin, to be honest, it's been a while. But I remember that when I first came into this game I was really shocked at how much more powerful the shockwave was, so maybe it didn't increase hugely in Portable Third either, so I don't know. Or maybe I'm just an idiot, that's also a possibility, I cannot rule that out. But anyway, hopefully I'm doing a decent amount of damage here. I will probably do paralysis coatings when he is weak. I'm going to guess that paralysis is going to be more effective when he is hungry, so I'll probably wait until then. I've never liked to wait for the max stage charge when it comes to bows. I always feel like I'm a little bit ineffective speed-wise. It takes a while to get that shot out. But with focus I do feel like it's somewhat tolerable, so yeah. You don't necessarily have to use the aiming system that I'm using here, but it kind of helps. Otherwise you'd be using the D-pad to aim, that kind of sucks. I mean, I'm using it to aim right now, but if I don't have that, I was using the wrong thing. But as you can see, oh no, maybe it's pretty good that I'm using this, but anyway. Let's go fire that there before I run out of stamina. I've got a Nahabra in my way, which is annoying. Of course, the effectiveness of this set is going to be pretty clear if I can't kill this guy within 10 minutes when he's high rank, and this is a G rank set. He's not in rage mode at the moment, which sucks. It'd be nice if he were in rage mode, because that's where most of my damage lies. Because I do have Challenger +2 on this set, so yeah. I don't know when he's going to go into rage mode. Maybe the fact that he hasn't gone into rage mode... Well, I don't think he's gone into rage mode yet, but if he has, then I suppose we're doing alright. But if he hasn't, then I'm doing horrendously, put it that way. Because it's been 5 minutes since we started this quest. So yeah, I don't know what to expect here. I don't know if I'm doing well or I'm doing awfully. I'm going to be repeating... Oh, fucking Uruktor. I responded to that before I actually got hit because I could see him beneath me there and I knew I wasn't going to be able to get out of the way of it. I wasn't really planning on doing any offline hunts in this video series until the online servers were shut down, but anyway, I guess this is what it's going to be like when the servers are shut down, guys. So if this is shit, as far as you're concerned, then just pray that the servers don't get shut down for a while. Can you fuck off, you Uruktor? I'm getting really annoyed by this, to be fair. Anyway. I haven't done solo in Monster Hunter for a while. Not since I last played Freedom Unite, I don't think. Which was some 6 months ago by now, I think. Something like that. Anyway. Let's get out of the way of that. Of course, with the bow and also with bow guns, you shouldn't be getting hit as much because you do have some distance away from the monster. I don't know if that's going to hit me or not. Well, I'll tell you what did hit me, these frickin' Uroktors. Okay, there we go. I might go with paralysis coatings at this point. No, that's not how you apply coatings, Doomlink. I'm rather forgetful when it comes to using the bow at this point, but I'm going to use the spread because that's going to be a little bit better. I'll use the pierce for that one because he was... basically, you need to work out what's best for you, whether or not you want the spread or the pierce. If the monster is directly facing you, it depends on what's best. Can you fuck off? Honestly, nothing even touched you, rock. God, I'm having a bad time, as you can tell. Alternatively, no, stop it! I'm getting really, really unimpressed at this point. I need to kill you, but I can't because I'm using the bow. It's not as easy, I think you'll find, to kill enemies like that with the bow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the this thing, which is a nice way to explain it. But anyway, I might as well pierce you there. I don't really think distance matters when you're using that, so I'm going to try and do another one of these shots here. Damn it, and of course he does that. I don't know how many opportunities I have to miss here. Probably not many. That's right, I think in terms of inflicting the status, it's best to do this rain down attack. I don't really know how to refer to this. I'm sure there's a better way to refer to it than that, but anyway. Let's fire that there. Come on, land on his face, which it hopefully... I don't know, we'll see. I'm hoping that I actually get the status off before he stops being hungry. We'll see. Can only hope. Come on, there we go, that's what we want. So let's switch to no coding. We didn't actually need to physically switch to no coding to do that. I'll actually try and get in an opportune position here, which is probably going to be interrupted by this Uragaan any moment you watch. Or not. He decided not to dive, which is good. Can you fuck off? Once again, I responded before he actually did it because I could see him doing it. I don't really think that period of time where I was hitting the Uragaan was particularly effective, but anyway. At least I have Challenger procced now. Can you fucking go away? You are seriously annoying me. I wish I could kill you. But it's not that easy, unfortunately. I knew I was going to get hit there as well. Okay, well, let's get ready to heal. I don't know what my defense is like with this set. Generally, my bowgun sets don't have the best defense. Not necessarily because they are bowgun sets that have less defense than Blade Master sets, but also because I generally don't upgrade them very much. Because I wish I had more armor spheres than I did, but I don't. So, yeah, anyway. Let's try and make use of this Challenger period here, because I'm not really being highly effective at the moment, as you can tell. Considering I haven't even hit the damn monster for a while. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm guessing he's going to be out of rage mode when he goes in there, so... Or maybe not, we'll see. It's been 10 minutes, and I'm fighting a high-rank monster with a G-rank set, so... Yeah, I don't think this is the most effective in the world. Theoretically it's effective, but in practice maybe it's not quite so effective. I don't know, we'll see how long it's going to take in the end. I don't really know. But if it's 15 minutes I'll probably be a bit upset, but anyway. Come on. Damn, I'm not going to be far away enough here, and I ended up rolling into that thing as well. I guess it's good that the environment becomes transparent under those circumstances, because I can still see the Uragaan there, but I do have a thing in my way. Anyway, speaking of annoying enemies, I mean, I thought the Uraktors were annoying, and then I ended up in a room with a bunch of Rhinopolis, so yeah, this is going to be great fun. I should probably increase my stamina bar a bit, because I am feeling like I need more of that. So I will drink another energy drink while I have the chance here. Can you go away, Rhinopolis? Anyway, now I need to have another cool drink. This is becoming a bit of a grueling process, as you can tell. I think you would agree. Oh, go away. Of course you had to come to a stop there. Stupid creature. Alright, so let's get another Mega Potion at the ready. We've got this Rhinopolis that is seriously being a huge annoyance. Just, I can't really describe to you how much I hate Rhinopolis. I mean, I find them to be more obnoxious than the Bullfango, but maybe some of you wouldn't agree with that. But I would, because I'm going to agree with myself, okay? I think you'll appreciate the fact that I agree with myself. I'm just going to let you continue to hit me, you fucking useless excuse for a creature that exists on this Monster Hunter planet. But anyway, I really don't think I'm doing much damage at all. I'm starting to come to terms with this fact, and it's a sad thing to come to terms with, but yeah, I mean, maybe you people who use bows more often would be unsurprised of how ineffective I'm being right now, but Anyway, it kind of sucks. Like I said, I'm going to assume that with the arrows, the optimal range for Pierce is more or less the same as the shots. Jump back. Come on, there we go. Well, that was a bit slow. But anyway, oh, excellent. Thank you, Renopolis. I don't know if I should consider you to be giving me a helping hand by getting me out of the burning ground, or you're just being an asshole. But anyway, obviously you were being an asshole, because I was in the middle of trying to hit that Uragaan at that time, so anyway. Alright, let's hopefully wrap this up soon, because this is becoming repetitive. Yeah, becoming. It was actually repetitive quite a while ago, but rather, I'm starting to lose my tolerance, so yeah, anyway. It was a good idea at first, but now it's, yeah, not so much of a good idea. This whole Pierce bow thing. I suppose it's more telling here how much damage I'm doing when it's just me and the monster. Whereas with a group, it could be me, it could be someone else who gets the monster killed fast, so I don't really know. Anyway, let's get this way. Well, let's get this way, I say. Oh my god. I seem like a pretty ineffectual Monster Hunter player at this point, don't I? I think I do. But anyway, I'm doing my best. That's what matters. Oh my god. So this is why I don't use bows so much. I mean, you have to remember I don't have much experience with them, so I don't really know what is effective and what isn't with bows yet. So I'm sure I would have done a similar thing to this in the past. In fact, I really have the feeling that I have done something similar to this, and then I worked out that it wasn't so great, hence why I don't really use bows much to this day. I don't know, bows are a bit, I don't know how to feel about them. When it comes to going ranged, I just much prefer switching between the heavy and light bow gun. Bow guns are my thing. I'm not a huge bow person. Some people are bow people for sure. They main bows, and I'm sure they would see value in it beyond what I would see, but for me personally, this is not my weapon type, so yeah. I'm reasonably competent with it in terms of physically using the thing, but in terms of the ins and outs, I'm not quite as on top of things as, say, someone who would main the weapon type would be. Anyway, so hopefully you die soon. It's been 15 minutes. If this takes 20 minutes, I will not be impressed. Keep in mind, this is a full G-rank set that I've got here, and it's been 15 minutes since I initiated this confrontation, so you would probably think that I'm not being very effective at all right now, but anyway. Like, this isn't just an online high rank monster, this is an offline high rank, so pretty weak. I don't know what to think about this. One thing that I believe I should avoid doing from now on is maybe using this set in online games, because this is not as good as I thought. I thought it was alright, but it's really not, so yeah. Anyway, as long as we don't hit the 20-minute mark, I should be somewhat happy, but not really. I was hoping I was out of range of that. In terms of the range of roars, as far as I remember, Try didn't have so much of a range difference between monsters when it came to the roars. It seemed that if you were in the area, you'd get affected by the roar. That's how I viewed it, but it seems that in the games that followed, they wanted to have more of a range-based thing going on with the roars, which is good. I think that's nice. Some roars cover greater distances than others when it comes to the different types of monsters, but anyway. You are... yeah, I thought so. I had that feeling. Anyway. I've discussed before that the Try version of the Uragaan was a lot harder when he was rolling around. He was crazy in Try when he was rolling around. Alright, that's good distance right there. So I do have Challenger on, so I should be doing a lot of damage right now, and I'm not really getting any flinches off at all, if you haven't noticed. So I really don't know how I feel about this. Well, it's good to experiment. Maybe it's better in the end that I did this offline, as I said, because I can see more clearly what kind of damage I'm doing. I'm not playing with any sort of, I guess, minion. I don't really know how else to refer to that, you know, either Cha-Cha or Kayamba. I don't usually use them because I don't find them to be very useful. Compared with the cats, I much prefer the cats. Or palicos as they're being referred to as nowadays. Originally, of course, they were referred to as feline companions, but I mean, for instance, the ones from Portable Third were pretty cool. And then I also don't mind the ones from... well, they were alright in 4 Ultimate as well, I suppose, you know. They were probably pretty ineffectual in Freedom Unite, or the Freedom games in general, because they didn't really have the best equipment in the world, I don't think. Whereas, it was a bit better in later games, because I just liked how you could use the scraps from monsters and you'd be able to create, like, full armor sets and stuff. Like, you could dress up your cat in, like, the sort of armor you dress up in. I just thought that was quite nice, but anyway. I mean, I probably should... No, I won't. I was going to say I probably should play Generations, but I won't. I really don't think it's worth it, because keep in mind, I did get the game when it released, and I played it for a week, and I ended up finishing the offline and broke the Hunter rank cap within, like, 3 days of playing. So, yeah. Obviously, I overplayed it, but also... I was relevant in the community at that time in terms of like my level and my progression, but now I'd just be considered to be a new player if I joined, so that is a little bit of a detriment, and I guess a little bit of a how do I call it? I'm trying to think of the word, you know, a deterrent. That's what it would be, yeah. And speaking of a deterrent, I feel rather deterred from using this in the future. This particular set that I am engaging the Uragaan with right now, so yeah, I'm not a fan of this one at all. Anyway, it's not a big deal, it's just, I guess it gives this video some length, which I wasn't too sure whether or not it was going to be long or short, but yeah, this is going to be a long video of me fighting an Uragaan with a really shit bow set, so yeah, I don't know if you guys find this to be entertaining. I'm gonna upload it either way. It's gonna be entertaining enough for me. But yeah, I don't know if you're into that. Maybe you guys are really into the online play, which would make sense. I find the online to be a lot more entertaining than anything else. That's why I play online. That's why I haven't finished the offline for this game in the 4 years that it's been released. So yeah, I don't know. Wow, I actually managed to flinch him into a roar. I feel like I'm doing something with my life. Anyway. I sound a bit depressed, don't I? It's because I am. I feel like I'm so ineffectual right now. I just need to get that shot off. I don't give a shit if I'm putting myself in harm's way. I just need to get a maximum damage shot off. And when I say maximum damage, I mean like the shot is going down the body like that. That's when you're doing the most damage. So if I could just avoid you. I don't want to put my weapon away because that's risky biscuits. You've got to risk it to get the biscuit, as some people say. I'm not one of those people, so I'm not going to say it ever again. But anyway, get away from that chin. Of course, many references have been made to a certain person in real life, likening him to the Uragaan, but I'm not going to mention that name. A, because I've forgotten it, and B, because it's such an old reference that I won't mention it. But anyway, it's old times. It's try times, guys. But anyway, yeah, I knew that tail was going to clip me there. Anyway, let's just avoid whatever rocks fly out here. I am kind of astounded by how ineffectual this set is, actually. I've gone from being kind of disappointed in it to being astounded. I'm astounded that it's this bad. It's been 20 minutes, and this guy is not limping, as far as I can tell. And, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I ran out of stamina. And, anyway. Might as well get out of the way there. I'm not impressed with this at all. He's hungry again. Which would indicate that, I don't know, he's losing some kind of health. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe baby. Maybe it's more of a time-based thing when it comes to being hungry or exhausted. You know, honestly, there's so many ways to refer to that. Exhaustion, hunger, weakness, you know. I don't know. I think exhaustion would be the best, because that's usually the term used by this game officially. Because you do have exhaust shots, and obviously those inflict exhaustion on the monster, and that is what you're looking at right now. The monster is currently exhausted, but as well as that, he is hungry, so I mean, yeah. I guess when it comes to big monsters, exhaustion and hunger go hand in hand, because they are big animal sort of things, and You know, animals eat a lot. Imagine something that big. Imagine how much that needs to eat. My god. But apparently these things eat rocks or something. Or do they? I don't know. Can't remember what he eats in that area, but anyway. We're not going to see it yet because he's not going in that direction, so... Oh, speaking of excellence, I can see some Rhinopolis, which are really nice enemies to fight, especially when you don't have a lot of tolerance. And especially when you've been doing this for a long time. I'm going to get hit any moment. Oh no. You're going to wait for a moment before you do that? That's nice. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to actually hit the damn monster. Wow, I broke something! Holy shit! Are you limping? No, you're not limping. What a surprise! This is becoming disturbing. I never would have imagined that this would take so long. I thought maybe 15 minutes was adequate, but... Like, you know, an adequate estimate, but this is becoming frighteningly slow. I don't know. I mean, I think it's quite clear that this is not ideal. Maybe part of it is due to the lack of power coatings, but seriously, I don't know about this. This is really bad. Not like dire, as in, oh, I'm in trouble, but it's just, this is poor. This is a very poor performing set. It's incredible. Anyway, I don't know, I'm just experimenting, okay? I built the set for the sake of it once upon a time, and I can't remember when, but... Oh, wow! Did you see that? That was like the third time I flinched this fucking monster in this 20-minute fight. I feel so good about myself. I might have to start drinking some more energy drinks soon. This is supposed to be where I'm doing the most damage, so I should be most aggressive at this time, because I do have Challenger procs, so... I don't know. Come on. I just need to get into a good position to hit you. That's a good spot for me to hit you in, and I didn't fully charge there, which sucks. So we'll do that. What are you doing there? Okay. You are not on a path of hitting me, at least. Oh dear lord. Honestly, if I went bowgun, this would have been done way sooner. I just prefer bowguns, honestly. Bowguns are infinitely better, in my opinion. But, you know, I think that they can be just as effective if you know how to use them, but I obviously don't know how to use bows, so... Just as effective as bowguns, that is, more specifically. Might as well drink an energy drink. It is time. I'm running out of stamina for sure. Don't hit me with your big chin, asshole. Drinking another one while I'm right beneath him. It's funny, like, being right beneath a monster is one of the safer places to be when you are healing. Not necessarily when you're the only one in the fucking quest, but, you know, online at the very least it is rather safe. Gonna hit you down the center of your body. Alright. So let's just hope that this is the final stretch. I am pretty sure that I said that quite a while ago. Let's hope that this is the final stretch. But 25 minutes in, this is getting really awful. It's quite a foreign thing to see the clock like that for me. I generally don't end up in quests for this long unless I'm doing Gen Moran, but I don't know. Anyway, even with Gen Moran I usually do it within 15, so I don't know what to say. This is really, really shit. Come on. I mean, I could always cut until you're dead. I could always speed it up. I could do a lot of things. I don't know, at what point are you guys... Actually, that's a good point. It's been 25 minutes. So maybe it is time for me to speed this up. I think you guys are sick of this, so I will speed up the rest of the fight, and, like, I'm going to make it super fast. Like, I'm going to go max speed, depending on how much longer it's going to take. So I'll see you guys at the end, I suppose. Wow. 50 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, to do that. Can you believe that? Well, it's actually 40 minutes, but yeah, that's intense. I don't know why that took so long, and I'm sure that I would have sped that up to the max speed. Probably would have taken a minute on max speed even. So, yeah, wow. Okay. Obviously, I'm a little bit worn out after that. That was a 40-minute quest to ultimately achieve very little, other than to show that this set is a waste of space, so I don't know. I really am not so much a fan of this set, nor am I much of a fan of bows in general, but maybe you can see why I'm not. But regardless, I think that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. You probably didn't, but if you did for some reason enjoy this video, then by all means give it a like, subscribe. I never say that. I'm only saying that as a joke. I never tell people to do that. You know, like the video if you want to, subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to tell you to do that. So anyway, regardless, yeah, if I sound really out of energy, it's because I am. That was a very annoying quest. But anyway, once again, thanks for watching, everyone. It's probably part 23 for my video series here. And yeah, I will see you guys in part 24, most likely. See you guys then.